Okay, welcome back. So this is going to be part 47 of our live trading series. We are currently up quite a bit of money on MEXC. This is the exchange. I thought it's quite easy to use, transparent, and has a lot of mispricings. When I say transparent, I mean transparent in the way that you can track all the P&L data and trade. I just find it easy to operate. Okay, so yeah, so that's the plan for today. We'll take a look at some of our open positions. We are up 3.5 in unrealized P&L. If you click on the P&L chart, we actually up close to 9K in a week from 10K. So we started this account with 10K on Tuesday. So you can see we were up 380, down 370, up down 50, then up 420, up 3,000, up 2,900, down 85, and up 2.6K. That's from today onwards. So we're doing really, really well. Let's go back. Back to it. We've got, so our equity is at 19K, so up 9K. We've got already realized 5.5K of P&L. And then, we have 3.4K of unrealized P&L at the moment. So things are going good. We have 46 trades open, so it's quite a lot of trades. This is just the way I like to trade. We've got a mix of longs and shorts. Most of these, actually, I'll probably say I'm like net 10, probably net 10% to the downside if you take my overall risk. I'm quite evenly balanced out, at least in terms of the notional dollar amounts. Actually, I just checked the statistics. So I'm net 8K short in dollar terms. So that's the status of this portfolio for the moment. Our biggest positions, and we can take a look. So our biggest positions would be in fourth. Let's open it up. So we have a fourth long, which is looking pretty good. Let's have a look at fourth. Yeah, it's looking good. I like the way it's looking, yeah. So fourth is looking good. This area probably the area of logical resistance, but otherwise, yeah, it's probably gonna, don't want to jinx it, but it looks like there's some manipulation going on if you look at the volume. So there's definitely some shenanigans going on. Let's look at fourth. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna still stay in the trade. We got Ergo as well. So we've got Ergo as well. Let's bring it up. Yeah, Ergo again, some sort of market makers pumping this shit, and this will ultimately, have a look at Ergo. Right, this is Ergo. Ultimately, like, this is a manipulation. Excuse me. Ultimately, this is a manipulation. If you look at the volume, this is just not sustainable. This shit is gonna revert. But do I care? No. I'm happy. I'm happy to be in the trade. So in a 5K long, I actually added a little bit to the trade up here, just because it looks so strong. But we never know. That could change pretty fast. And the unrealized P&L, yeah, it is good, but don't forget we're highly leveraged, so we have $87,000 of exposure, and our balance is only 15.5 thousand. So this can swing pretty wildly. It was negative yesterday, like negative 500, 800, and then it was positive after that. So just something to keep an eye on. We've got an ARC long as well. Let's keep a look at it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't love this pattern, whatever you call it. I don't love the pattern. Let's check it out. Wrong coin. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I'll still hold it, but I really don't love the pattern. And by the way, for some of you are not clear on this, and you're asking me, this is my Telegram group. This is if you click on the YouTube videos below each video, there's a link to the Telegram. This is what it's gonna take you to get in the chat group where I post my trades, my ideas. You have to make an account with one of these exchanges. That way I get a little bit of a referral fee each time you make a transaction. It doesn't cost you anything. It just means the exchange makes less money off you, and some of that, a small portion, will go to me. And then you have the invite for the official group where you can chat, etc. I'm gonna be spending more and more time building that and becoming active on it. I just think it's the easiest way to communicate rather than post trades, trade summaries, because ultimately no one really learns from this. No one really learns, and everything is super delayed. Okay, so let's see. Right, we looked at fourth ergo arc. Edge is a painful one, so we're down 2k on this one. I think, yeah, we're just gonna continue holding it for now. Ultimately we need some long exposure. It just sucks that it's edge, because it looks like it's an absolute dog coin. Let's have a look. I mean, the good news is we are at really high time frame support. I don't know if I'm gonna hold it long enough to see a bounce, but that's the only upside I see. In edge, we have rare, which is not doing great, and so yeah, it's just okay. Let's have a look. Yeah, rare is okay. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's okay. It's not my favorite. I like to look at both Velo and also my own custom charts. I just use them super efficiently and super well. It really helps me with trend detection, volume anomaly. These are good reversal points, so good entry points. You can see these green and pink arrows, and these red and green lines. These are previous daily highs and lows. It's very good for looking at deviations and trend, for example. And sometimes prices like to take out the highs from the previous days and then continue. Sometimes they like to change trend. So it's all super useful. It's all super useful. Yeah, it's all super useful. That's why I really like using my own indicators rather than just rely on this. But yeah, this has got more like open interest data and funding data, which is more or just different. Okay, we have, let's take a look. Yeah, we've got a usual long, and I think that's it. These are the highest concentration of sizes, the ones we covered. So there's no point going through all of them. Usual actually doesn't look too bad. I checked it out earlier. On the 4 hour, yeah, I mean, it doesn't look great, but it's just it's showing some strength, consolidating. EDU we entered recently. I'm not sure what to make of this. It's probably gonna revert back down. Again, if you just zoom out on the daily, on the hourly, like we got this volume. It's just dodgy volume, guys. It's just dodgy volume. Like this shit will mean revert. Question is how long until that happens. That's what we want to know. How long until that happens? Yep. And then on the short side, so we got, yeah, I mean, all of our shorts are basically in profit, or most of them. Naturally, when the market is tanking, got a Riff short, Rats short, Cerebro short is doing good. Yeah, we've got, I mean, some of these are underwater. I opened them quite recently, probably. We have a Lux short that's up 1K. So that's doing great. So yeah, I think we'll continue monitoring all of these. You see, since the session, our total equity fell by $400. So you can see, yeah, that the unrealized P&L is pretty volatile, given we are leveraged quite highly, and just the total gross value is like 87K. So we'll keep monitoring it. I like to be transparent in the P&L stuff. I don't think there's a single YouTuber out there or anyone on Twitter that actually shows their account performance like this. Everyone's LARPing and bullshitting, so do with that information as you want. Ultimately, you don't want to be spending your time learning from someone who is teaching you shit that just does not work. And on YouTube, everyone does that. Like 99% of people do that. So yeah, I think that's it. We're gonna probably let's do a quick BTC review while we're here. Kind of forgot about it. Okay, so BTC, if we just remove this, right? We're still in a massive uptrend. Still in a massive uptrend. So it's important to not forget that. We are in a mini downtrend, right? Since what? December. But then if you zoom out, like that's downtrend. We already had the little downtrend before. And on the higher time frame, we're in an uptrend. And the uptrend has been going on for what, 3 years? Since 22? What, since Jan 23, let's just say 2 years. So yeah, do with this information as you want. I personally am starting to accumulate long-term holdings that I'm not gonna touch. I do think there's a chance we go lower, and that'll be probably my guess. But you don't want to be that guy who is just trying to buy everything at once. You want to be scaling in at good prices and scaling out at bad prices. Now, we had a nice deviation here. You can see we had a nice SFP. So maybe it'll get tested again, but this is a pretty nice level to monitor, 76K 545. And if we, yeah, so like that would be my assessment. There hasn't been any crazy volume. You can see that there was volume here, but it was mainly to the upside. If you actually zoom in, the downside volume wasn't peak fear, and it was this candle up that was peak FOMO. So we haven't had that peak fear candle, so that's why I'm kind of skeptical that this is the bottom. Ultimately, no one knows where the bottom is and where it's like nobody knows where BTC is gonna go or anything is gonna go. If they're telling you that they know, they're bullshitting you. No one knows. Everything is revolving around Trump and his trade wars and what he says and what he does, and also what the Fed does. If they manage to lower, if they manage to get pressured into lowering rates or not. But everything revolves around that. SPX I'm also buying longer term, right? That's just my opinion. But when the chart looks like this, when it's pulling back, I'm gonna be buying some. I have no edge in timing the market in S&P. I have no edge in timing the market on BTC. I just don't think I have good reasons to believe, but I don't think I have an edge, right? So if the prices are good, as in if there's peak FOMO or fear, and if it's long term, like I guess if it's programmed to go up longer term, and BTC has proven that it has, so have equities, at least the US equities, they have proven to go up longer term. It's a pretty easy trade to fuck up if you just buy and hold. You can buy here or here, and yeah, we can drop, but then ultimately it's programmed to go back up. And look, you never know, maybe that's the end. But if you zoom out, you know, like they only have been going up, right? Stocks have only been going up. So that's just my approach. Maybe it's completely wrong. Maybe it's a really bad take, and it will age poorly. And BTC, same shit here as well. Same shit here as well. So yeah, I think that's it. We can end the video on that. We'll continue holding these positions, see what the market does. We are a little bit net short now, and I think it's the right decision. I mean, maybe this is the bottom. Who knows? We'll take a little bit of a drawdown on our net short, unless we pick some really, really good coins too long. Otherwise, yeah, we'll continue taking it a day at a time. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.